this might be quite nice. What does it say? It says it's a short story exploration game with an unconventional friendship between two classmates. Could be too similar to what we've just played. You play as Kelsey, remembering Marie's room as it was 20 years ago, but something's off. What happened to Marie? Let's see how this goes. So this is Marie's room. Can I use my... I don't think I can use... I can't use that with it. So start game. Let's see what this is like. This is also a free game. So this is also free.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
The journal? Well, that's not the journal.
No, that's her parents' room.
Okay. This is weird.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking? Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Okay. No entry. Why does this feel like a horror game? Nah. It's because it's first person. It's just because it's first person, I think. Hi, Kelsey. Yes,
Hi,
I'm...
Kelsey.
Oh,
Yes, I'm talking to you.
excellent. I don't need to do the
I'm
voices.
reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know.
Oh.
Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Unidentified Square says, how about we get Misty X to play this and not tell her that it's not a horror game? You could try. You could try, but it gives it away. Like, if you look at it on Steam, it does kind of give it away that it's not a horror.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people
Ayurvedic
must have liked
lasagna?
Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Squid, I think you could try it. Definitely go and try it. Definitely try it.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did.
Sparkly
I
shoes.
was losing my glamour status at school right there. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
I love being a birthday girl as well. It's my birthday on Sunday, guys.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Wake me up when I'm famous. The sun is a bit low. Okay, no worries. To be honest, I didn't realise I was going to be reading and stuff like that. Oh, I just noticed it's really low on OBS for some reason. It just... I don't know. Is that better? Is that too loud now? Oh. Nothing was different. A lot better now. I can hear the music. Lovely. It's lovely music. Oh, what is this? March 13th, 2016. So, 2018 maybe? We're going to be friends. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me. And if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Crikey. So I think that we need to fill this scrapbook. Because those are bike tyres, right? Those are bike tracks. Okay, these are things that we've been finding in the room.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Oh, cool. Okay. So that journal's going to fill up then. I'm not
a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't. She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Let's go back to the note. I might have missed something on the back, maybe.
I'm not a shadow person.
No.
Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she...
I thought perhaps I might have.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from. There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth.
Ew.
I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took. Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Oh. So that's all going in the journal. That's quite cool.
have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him. I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Oh dear. It's the second time she said that.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Oh, we've already watched.
Chemistry
Sorry.
holds no surprises. Love that. Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Who wants to be boring? Not me. Bike basket.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Kitty! Oh. Okay, so I know that we've got to figure out what happened to Marie, but everything is pointing towards, like, an abusive partner.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Marie, oh, we need a password. Oi, oi, oi. She might have written it down somewhere. Sheet of paper.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird.
March
I guess she wrote it down
9th.
for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Or 4th of March. Well, that doesn't help us. I need some codes, please. I mean, perhaps I'm just not.
Hated that thing.
Maybe I'm just not snot. So really, we need a 5-digit code for. We need a 5-digit code for the lock. And we need to find her computer password, laptop password. Which we think could possibly be written down somewhere. And it's not antimatter. Open drawer.
Lorraine,
Aw.
Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
That's cute. Laptop. Broken window?
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass.
Oh,
She
no.
kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
What does that say? I mean, that's literally written on there. What does that say? I actually cannot read that. Can anyone read that? I can't read it, it's too small. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to read it. Maybe the password is Bumblebee? Bumblebee? Wrong
She
password.
must have written it down here somewhere.
It's not Bumblebee. What does that say? That's driving me mad because I feel like that's the password. But why would someone put the password right there? Oh. Can anyone read what that says? I feel like that's the password. It's not Bumblebee. Calendar? Oh, is that a note behind the calendar? Smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Pizza boxes. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. So I'm gonna need to move myself ever so slightly. Just so that you can see this. Okay, let's figure out this thing. We're gonna be friends. I feel outplaced everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know. But fuck, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. And that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck. February 14th. Don't ever forget. March 17th. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. So this is Marie's journal. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and I told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet at least. So we're Kelsey. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mummy's shoes. Okay. March 17th, the fucking swear jar. You may have noticed, Sweet Journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so friggin' proud. Ha! Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly, trying to extend my vocabulary here? Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute up to a certain age. But he said Mum hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have he must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a mad woman. Must have. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again, not drugs, the cards. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck, I promised not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. Okay, so Kelsey was with Trevor. Me and Trevor broke up. Kelsey and Trevor broke up. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. Okay, so he's been harassing my friend. Okay. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill. Best night ever. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our ride's the best part of the day now. And on this day we rode through Mr. Jones's orange grove in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. Bad news, there's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time. The police think it's Trevor. Shit. Suppose it was him in her house? I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true, that Trevor is a bastard but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn shirt, I think she might be in denial there. And then this one says, I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. I did it. Okay. This is good so far, isn't it? Okay, so we've got all of this journal to fill in. And we're missing loads of stuff. We're missing a ton of stuff. Oranges. Simon Alexander. We're missing loads of stuff then. Shopping bag.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Swimsuit.
I loved skinny dipping. But Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes.
I see. Takeout menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Okay, we're missing loads of stuff then.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Did we open these already? Yeah.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Stone?
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That looks like a sticky note there. And it's really bothering me. It's like a sticky note and I want it. I feel like I've checked so many things and I can't find what I'm looking for.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Oh dear. Right. Anything in the bin? I feel like we're missing loads of stuff. I feel like I'm missing loads of stuff.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother.
Could it be?
She must have written it down here somewhere. Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
No.
She must have written it down here.
It's driving me mad that I can't read this post-it note. She must have written it down. Any thoughts, anybody? Has anyone played this? We're also looking for a 5-digit code.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them.
Any thoughts?
I didn't want anyone to know.
Oh no. Could it be her mum's name, Lorraine? L-O.
She must have written it down here somewhere. She must have written it down here somewhere.
She must have, but I can't read that. I reckon it's that sticky note. Library, it says. But that's not going to be the password, is it? I mean, it could be. Nope.
Damn, what's the password again?
It's not.
I need to find it. Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
It's not library. What's the password again? I need to find it.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it.
Tell you what though, that has got a 4 on it. I'm just going to write these down because we've got a 4, a shoe size 9. This has got a 1 on it.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that.
She drew it in
All
her
that
journal.
happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Okay, so we're actually getting some numbers. If we look in the journal again, we've got a 1 there. Maybe that's the last one then, previous. I'm just going to go all the way back to the beginning. Food rescue. So we've got a 3. Food rescue. I'll go through and read all of these again because we've got stuff here that we haven't read before. So we've got a 3, a 4, a 9. I think we're missing something, and then it's going to be a 1 at the end, and that's going to be the 5 digits, I think. So we need to find some more stuff. We're missing loads of things, but let me move myself, and then I can, if I move myself, just a second. Oh, what's happening? Okay, so we need to find more things then. But let me read the journal. Whoops. What keeps happening? What's going on? I want to read the journal. Okay, let's go back to the very beginning. Because there's stuff here now that we've not read before. Food rescue. November 9th, 2017. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. Food rescue, 3 years. After that school article, people kept asking me why did I do it? As if I was some kind of hero, so stupid. And I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me about it. Crazy people. Here, for the last time, last fall I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack as she stuffed the sandwich in his mouth. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food and ran. I never realised that some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined Food Rescue to help them. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? We had a party today, celebrating 3 years of Food Rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me as all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, then it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Okay. Oh my god. They put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. I don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from the food rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her, isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? our project. I feel like I'm gonna explode from excitement. Okay, so she really likes Kelsey. I screwed up. But I was worried. This is all the way back in 2017. But I was worried. I'm still worried. What else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Oh, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. Oh, she looked at me like I was crazy and walked out, and now we're behind with the project too. Oh, I hope we make the deadline. Okay, so December 22nd. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know, they are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Oh, so this is the article. Something my dad is a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them come in. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew that there was two. I never saw their faces and neither did my dad, so they never caught them. I'm not fearless. Okay, so that was December 22nd, 2017. Nothing was different. I'm just gonna move me slightly. This is January 5th. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realise what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. So we've missed something here. Maybe something to do with the bike? January 19th. Happy birthday, Mom. Aww. January 28th. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep, I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get out. She can do it all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that for herself yet. I am alone. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on classic night at the theatre. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually friggin' hugged her and she pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. Her and his stupid cheerleader friends. Oh. Feel out of place everywhere outside of my own room. Okay, so we've already done that one. February 16th. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That La La Land night, she was with Trevor, and he is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright, but she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock, by the way. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else really to go. Except for Trevor. I'm glad that she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, I'm on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. So that was February 16th, and then we go straight to March. So Kelsey must have been staying here for like over a month. March 17th. Okay, March 27th, we officially became friends. We've done all of that. I feel like we might be missing something down here, maybe? These are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute, is that a song? And we're definitely missing something here. Nothing was the same. We're missing things. We're missing quite a lot. We're still missing quite a lot. Pillow?
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Okay. Phone. Case. We've done all of that. Light helmet. I've just noticed that there's some keys there. Whoop.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
What, that you had to be here? Take out menu. Does that say? I can't read it. I feel like we're missing things.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she was.
Desk lamp. Oh, can we turn it off? Oh, interesting. Yeah, so this is... We're trying to find a code. We're trying to find a password. Well, we're trying to find a password. So Marie, I think, has gone missing. And we're trying to find her password for her laptop. Could it just be Marie? Could it... Definitely not.
Damn, what's the password again?
Could be
I
Ben,
need to
which is her
find it.
boyfriend. No.
Damn, what's the password again?
What's the
I
password
need to
again?
find it.
See, I can't find the password, and we're one number short, I think, from finding the... Oh, can we look in there? We're one...
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
4th of March. I'm just going to start making notes. 4th of March. Is her birthday. I guess she wrote it down. Could that be? Could her password be a number? That keeps squeaking, which makes me think that there's a floorboard loose. 4th of March. Could her password be a pin instead? Password could be 4th of March.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
She has written it down. 4th March.
Damn, what's the password
Maybe
again?
it's a
I need to find it.
number.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
It's driving me mad. Right, somebody help me. If you see anything that I am overlooking, or if there's anything that you want to look at. She must have written it down. There's nothing. There's nothing that we haven't looked at. I really want to see what this note is behind here. Maybe that will unlock at some point. Can we go back out of the door? No. But other than that, Pash, I'm really good. Work is going really well. Stuff with Lee is going really well. Yeah. We needed this beer, water and oranges, like so many nights before Trevor. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. So we're missing all of this here. I have a dream. See, we're missing so much stuff. We're missing things. We've missed loads of things. You can't wait to be clear of it. It's so disruptive, I bet. I bet. Right, what have I missed? Can I turn the light on, perhaps? Is there going to be something if I turn the light on and off? No? Someone help me. I must be missing
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
What am I missing? Right, we're almost into this case.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
So I think it's 3, 4, 9. And that'll be 1. I wish I could be more help, but I'm useless with these kinds of games. So it's not this.
Wrong combination. She must have written it down here somewhere. Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's... She must have written it down here
You've been a bit distracted
somewhere.
with breakfast for cats and stuff. That's fine. Being distracted with breakfast is totally...
Yay!
It was
Good
5.
work, Kelsey.
So
oh
where...
my god.
Oh! Oh, shoot.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities.
So at least
Stephen
I was
Hawking
right
said that.
with the
I wish it were
lock.
true.
That's good.
But there was nothing I could do about the past.
I
It
was
was
right
definite
about the
as
numbers.
hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us.
This is so
I
great.
just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window.
Oh no.
How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that.
Shit.
But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed,
God.
in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her.
No!
That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration. No, that's not what happened. Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet,
Oh my
dead.
God.
That we all remember.